and welcome to another post-workout episode of Whole30 After 40, where we're discussing the Whole30 plan. Today I just finished day 9, and I apologize, I was supposed to post a video last night, which was Sunday. I just didn't. You know, do what you want to do. It's YouTube, it's the internet, do what you want to do. So today is Monday, I'm a day late and many, many dollars short. So anyway, I'm back, and next video will be Wednesday. But I wanted to talk about how the weekend went. And the weekend was sort of odd. It was good, but it was odd. So my last video was on Wednesday, which was day 4. Friday was day 6, was feeling good, no issues. And then all of a sudden, I don't know if I had a case of the weekends or what, but I actually had something in my house that I was keeping to take to an event tomorrow night, and something that I don't even really like that much. It was organic tortilla chips and some sort of like cream cheese, red pepper, like Mexican-y kind of spread thing. And I don't know what happened to me on Friday. Ate the whole bag. Whole bag. Now, granted, it was organic tortilla chips. It wasn't like a, huge family size of Tostitos. But, I mean, it was like 6 or 8 servings of tortilla chips and about half of the cream cheese. And then, to top it all off, also, I had bought Halloween candy to take to an event because they said they needed more candy. I bought it and also managed to tear into that. It was quite a night. I mean, really, I think it's what anyone would call a bender, to be perfectly honest. Was feeling really bad afterwards. And what's crazy is that, after I got through that initial hunger patch that I discussed earlier, I wasn't really hungry at all. And then after I had all that carbs and sugar, I mean, the hunger was like a gnawing rat in the pit of my stomach. It was like I just couldn't get full. It was crazy. I haven't eaten that much food in one sitting and I don't even know how long. So, it is what it is. The next morning, I started off clean slate, threw everything out that remains in my house that would even remotely be a problem, including salad dressings and things that aren't compliant that I just thought, I'll get to them someday. And I just, had never gotten around to it. Yeah, lesson learned. If I need to take something to an event, I'll just pick it up before the event. Even if I think I don't want it, which literally the stuff I ate is not anything that I would have thought I would have cared about, which is why I felt free to have it. I threw away the rest of the candy. I just dumped it. It wasn't worth having an open bag of Halloween candy anywhere within, arm's reach or legs reach or anything. It just wasn't worth having it. So, guess what? The kids will have plenty of candy. I don't need to provide it. Stayed compliant all weekend, got through the inevitable hungries that happened on Saturday. Those resolved by Saturday night. I really expected to see a bigger bump in the weight loss than I expected to see a weight gain from my Friday night debacle. And frankly, I didn't, which is kind of good and bad at the same time. So as of this morning, let's see, I just finished day 9. As of this morning, I had lost about 13 pounds. Yeah, pretty awesome. I'm excited about that. Even with Friday, I've been doing a lot of exercise. So hopefully that's, helping. I was at the gym for nearly 2 hours today, and I happened to see my personal trainer. I wasn't in a session with him, but I was in like the personal training area, and he's so funny. He's great. And he goes, "Dang girl, you're working you harder than I work you." And I was like, yeah. So, just feeling really motivated, feeling good. Friday notwithstanding, I just kind of take those things as lessons learned. And I think also, I know Friday night is kind of a danger spot for me. I have a Mexican restaurant nearby. Sometimes I go there on Friday and I tell myself as I'm walking in, I'm not going to have chips and salsa, and I always have chips and salsa. I always. I think I need to come up with something else to do on Friday night. I think I need to be out of the house. I think I need to find something else to do. So we'll keep you posted on what that becomes. So moving on. I said before that I wanted to talk about some products that were helping me on Whole30, and that's what we're going to do. So the first, well, I'm only going to go through one product, but there's some different iterations of it. So the thing that has helped me, I think, tremendously, because I am a very committed coffee consumer, and having done keto in the past, I'm really used to having half and half. I never really liked heavy cream. A lot of keto people do heavy cream or butter in their coffee, coconut oil. I tried all those and I thought they were disgusting. Frankly, just oily coffee. No, thank you. Especially first thing in the morning. So I'm used to having half and half. And one of the things I was a little concerned about going on Whole30 was the lack of half and half because of no dairy. So I did some reading and found nut pods. These are good. I mean, it's not half and half, let's face it. It is coconut and almond base, and they mix it with things. They mix it with things. But it is Whole30 compliant. See, look. I mean, if it says it, it has to be true, right? I mean, it's not on the internet. It's in real life, so it has to be true. So, Whole30 compliant. I use the original in things that are savory. Now, just keep in mind, if you start using these, you don't really get the emulsification that you would with half and half, primarily because there's not a lot of fat in this. I mean, it's, well, 1 gram of fat for a tablespoon and nothing else. So I don't even know where the rest of anything comes from. It's not carbs and it's not protein. So it doesn't really emulsify. And I can't really say it thickens. I mean, I just think it's, I put it in my scrambled eggs in place of half and half when I make the scrambled eggs. It doesn't really give them that same good fluffy thing, but it's better than just scrambling up plain eggs, in my opinion. And I'm finding more uses for these, so they're helpful. And then I also have French vanilla, which I've been using in my flavored roasted coffees. And what I find is that it kind of brings out a little bit better the flavor of the coffee itself, which is really nice. I have hazelnut, because that's what you do. And I got seasonal flavors, which I'm sort of unreasonably excited about. So, of course, the ubiquitous pumpkin spice, peppermint mocha, and then one thing I was super excited about, dark chocolate orange. I mean, that's not something you find very often. So, excited about that. As I'm using these, they aren't sweet. They just kind of give you an essence of what these are. It just gives a little bit of a different flavor profile. It's not overwhelming. I use like a tablespoon and a half in about a 10-ounce cup of coffee. And for me, that's perfect. If you're interested in using these, just sort of, you know, doctor it up and see how you like it. But anyway, that has been my first product, I guess. I think maybe there was one previous, heck, I don't know. And one thing I learned, or one thing I just did today, is I talked last week about my imperfect produce box. And frankly, it's an awful lot of produce for me to eat. So I took my leftovers and I made a wonderful vegetable soup. And I'm going to have that tonight with some roast chicken for dinner. And it'll be a good way to get those veggies in, because I just got my next box today. So definitely on the produce train here. So that's it, signing off. Oh, I'm 5 seconds over time. I better go. See you Wednesday.